the sides. So half size strut, and it does have a pinch twist at the end. And then you lock twist it in. Now, sorry, this is kind of hard to see, I know it is. And if you're following along at this point, at the beginning of this whole thing, we made a pinch twist. Remember that pinch twist at the very beginning? And I told you, don't be twisting things into there. There is a considerable gap between where that pinch twist is, I don't know if you can see it, and where that last one is. They've kind of been working their way away from it, and you know what? That's great. So on the other side, we want to put a pinch twist in on the bottom. Now you're working in the middle of this thing. It's like having your hands in the, doing operations on an octopus or something, okay? It's kind of difficult. There I've just put a pinch twist on the bottom, so I got a pinch twist on the bottom, pinch twist on the top, and they're quite distant from each other. And then I'm going to, now that I've got all of my struts done, I'm going to go back out to the beginning. How's that picture look? Let me show you what I'm seeing, okay? All my struts are done. 12 o'clock strut doesn't have a bubble on it. And now I'm going to go back out to the beginning where the cockpit was. Lock twist it in there just like you would the legs of a dog. There we go. Now what I want to do is start working around the edge of the Millennium Falcon. Take a look. I don't have a whole lot of tail left, so I'm only going to be able to make it a little ways. Alright. Going up the side. Twist it off and twist it into that pinch twist. Yeah, I'm going to be able to make it. Okay, now we want to go to the 12 o'clock strut. Now, the thing about the 12 o'clock strut is it doesn't have a pinch twist to twist it into, so what are you going to do? Well, you could either just twist it and just kind of nestle it in there, which probably would work. Or if you're like me, thread it through the 12 o'clock. That way it kind of locks in there a little bit. And then down to the, what is this? That's either the 10 or the 2, I'm not really sure. Now, I've just run out of balloon. Funny, that's exactly where I ran out before. I'm going to have 4 knots in that spot. That's alright. What's happening? Okay, balloon number 3. I said I could do this with 3. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to. This is what we got so far. Do you see it starting to come together? See the Millennium Falcon start to be formed? Alright. Third gray balloon. I'm going to leave myself even more end on this one because there's a lot of detail work that's going to come in on this point. You might notice that I'm not really going according to any plan or formula. Well, I've only made this a couple of times. You guys liked it, so you asked me to do it, but just making it. I'm going down to my, that's either my 2 o'clock or my 8 o'clock strut. I'm not really sure. But anyway, let's recap. Start at the end. Go to the middle. Work on all the struts. Leave the last one short and the 12 o'clock with no bubble on it. Back out to the edge and then start wrapping it around the outside. Now we're working on the bottom and we need to do some detail work on that bottom. Go out, and if you have my reference photo, that's what I'm looking at. I want to turn it upside down now. Go out too far, 2 pinch twists, pinch twist, pinch twist, bring it back. I'm laying it down here so I can get an idea of where this needs to go to sit properly. I probably got it wrong. 1 pinch twist. Okay, sorry, I'm not showing it to you. 1 pinch twist. Make 1 very small bubble, about as small as you can get, and then twist that knot into the pinch twist at the nose of the 6 o'clock strut. There's 1/2 of the front of the Millennium Falcon. I got that bubble a little bit too short or too long. I need to shorten it up so that the form goes right. But I'm committed to it, so I'm just going to go with it. Make another very small bubble. That bubble's too big. Very small bubble. Pinch twist. I will make the second half of my Millennium Falcon better than I made the first one. So short bubble, 2 pinch twists, 1, 2. And it's going to be lopsided, but that's alright. It's for instructional purposes only. And then bring it back to the knot to the base of the cockpit where it joins in the strut. I haven't really decided the best way to twist it in there. I'll let you figure that out. Just twist it in there. Break off the remainder of the balloon. We don't need that. Arrange everything properly. There's my somewhat, there's my somewhat lopsided Millennium Falcon. And I think it gets the general gist across. Now we need to put the engine on the back. Remember that blue balloon that I started with? If you started with a piece of clear, get yourself a little piece of blue balloon. Now, where are our struts? Let's see. 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Start the bubble with the 10 o'clock strut and twist the knot of the blue balloon into it. Now, you want to run that blue balloon along the length of the gray balloon, but squeeze it out. You want there to be barely any air in there, just enough to keep it up. If you have seen, remember what's his bucket's Facebook, that's the trick that he uses for getting eyebrows and things. Just not a whole lot of air in there, and then twist it off and make, when I let it go, it ends up being way shorter, but we'll stretch it. And then make a pinch twist right there. And you're going to take that pinch twist and twist it into the 12 o'clock strut, underneath, in, and around, whatever you need to do to get it to stay there. Because that way we don't have an interrupted engine effect. You know, I'm a perfectionist. That's why I didn't leave the 12 o'clock strut in there. And now squeeze out a lot of air, make that bubble really loose, and twist it into the 2 o'clock strut. I'd have a little picture of a clock up here so I keep track of this stuff. Okay. Alright, let me get that behind. It looks good from the angle I'm doing it at. Okay, there's our engine. Break off the remainder of the blue balloon. Discard it. We don't need that. Whoop. Thank heavens for it locking in. I left myself putting it in. I haven't done it on purpose though. Alright. So, there's my lopsided engine to go with my lopsided front. But all told, there, more or less, Millennium Falcon, we're going to go warp speed it near a galaxy near you. Alright, next one.